Stop ignoring this person. Your daughter is about to reveal everything about your final. My beloved child, listen with every part of your soul, because what I'm about to unveil will shake the ground beneath your feet. There is a person you have been ignoring for far too long. And the strange part is you don't even realize how deeply their silence is connected to your destiny. They have tried to reach you not once, not twice, but repeatedly. Yet you brushed it off like it meant nothing. But now everything is shifting, something huge is waiting for you. And if you dare to blink at the wrong moment, you will miss the biggest truth of your life. Because your daughter, the one you never thought would hold such power over your future, is standing right at the doorway of a revelation that will change everything about your final chapter, your final decision, your final truth. She has seen what others failed to see. She has heard what others never dared to say, and she is about to speak. The moment she opens her mouth, the person you've been ignoring will no longer remain in the shadows. Their connection to you, their intention for you, their role in your story, every single thread is about to be pulled into the light. And once that happens, there will be no going back. Amen. Blessing 111. But hear this, my child, because this shift is not random. This is happening because the universe has been watching you closely. Watching the tension rise, watching the truth thicken, watching your destiny tighten like a knot ready to snap open, and now your daughter is carrying a truth inside her that is too heavy for her small heart, too explosive for her young mind. She knows something about your final choice, your final decision, your final move. Something she was never meant to know, yet destiny placed it in her hands anyway. And the person you are ignoring, they are directly involved in this. They hold a piece of your story that you never expected them to hold. Their silence is not silence. It is strategy. Their distance is not distance, it is timing. Their calmness is not calmness, it is preparation. They have been waiting for the moment your daughter breaks the silence. Because once she does, their name, their truth, their intentions will be exposed like a lightning bolt cutting through a dark room. And when that lightning hits, everyone will turn. Everyone will stare. Everyone will realize that the person you overlooked was the key to the door you never managed to open. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 222. And my beloved child, this next part is the one you need to breathe into your chest, because this is where everything begins to connect. Your daughter is not just revealing a truth. She is protecting you from a future that was dangerously misaligned. She has been watching you struggle with decisions you were never supposed to make alone. She has seen your pain, your confusion, your hesitation. She has sensed that something in your energy has been shifting. Something in your behavior has been trembling. Something in your intuition has been screaming, and instead of letting you walk into a storm blindfolded, she is stepping forward bravely, unexpectedly, forcefully to reveal the truth about your final situation before it turns into something irreversible. The person you've been ignoring is woven into this revelation like a hidden symbol carved into stone. They know something about your final path. They have been carrying a truth you didn't ask for, a truth you didn't expect, a truth you didn't want. But now, destiny is pouring it straight into your life through the voice of your own daughter. When she speaks, your heart will freeze for a moment. Your breath will pause. Your soul will recognize something you tried to forget. And in that very moment, you will understand why the universe kept whispering, kept warning, kept signaling that you must not ignore this person anymore. Something huge is waiting for you. And this is the beginning of the storm you were destined to survive. Amen. Blessing 333. My beloved child, brace yourself because, what I am about to unveil now is the part where the air gets heavier, the truth gets sharper, and the energy around your life starts shifting like a storm preparing to break open the sky. Your daughter is standing closer to the truth than you think. And the person you have been ignoring, yes, that specific person is woven into this story like destiny's hidden signature. Something huge is waiting for you. She has observed conversations, moments, signs, expressions, tiny details you missed while you were drowning in your own thoughts. She collected them without trying. She connected them without effort. And now the picture is crystal clear to her. She knows what this person has been planning for your final decision, your final move, your final truth. And the moment she speaks, the silence around you will crack open like glass under pressure. Amen. Blessing 444. Yet, my child, the universe wants you to understand something deeper. Your daughter didn't arrive at this truth overnight. She has been sensing this connection, this tension, this invisible pull between you and that person for a long time. She saw how your energy shifted whenever their name appeared. She noticed the way your eyes changed when their presence entered the room or your mind. She noticed the hesitation, the fear, the confusion, things you tried so hard to hide from her. Children see what adults bury. And she saw it all. And now the truth inside her has grown too big, too heavy, too loud to keep locked away. She is preparing herself, rehearsing in her mind, choosing her words carefully because she knows the moment she reveals this truth, your entire path will change. And when she finally speaks, you will realize that everything you ignored was actually guiding you toward the biggest turning point of your life. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 555. And now, my beloved child, listen closely because this is where your story begins to accelerate. The person you've been ignoring has been waiting for this moment. They knew your daughter would speak, before you were ready. They knew destiny would use her voice to break the barrier you built. They knew the universe would step in and force the truth out in the most unexpected way. They have been preparing themselves emotionally, mentally, spiritually for the moment your daughter exposes what they hid behind their silence. They expected this. They anticipated this. They even feared this. And now the countdown has already begun. Your daughter is moments away from revealing everything about your final decision or your final truth. Details you thought were safe. Details you thought no one noticed. Details you assumed were invisible. But she saw them. She heard them. She felt them. And once the truth comes out, you will understand why the universe kept whispering in your ears. Stop ignoring this person because their role in your life is not small. Their purpose is not random. Their presence is not an accident. Something huge is waiting for you and everything is about to unfold faster than you expect. Amen. Blessing 666. My beloved child, before I reveal the next part of this shocking truth, pause and breathe. If this message is connecting to your soul, if your intuition is pulling you forward, if your heart feels the tremor of what's coming next, comment Amen to claim this energy, because your acknowledgement strengthens the path ahead. And if this message finds you at the right moment, destiny is clearly aligning something massive for you. Share this message so the energy multiplies and reaches the one person who needs it as much as you do. Subscribe to stay connected, because the next revelation will strike even deeper. Amen. Blessing 777. My beloved child, now the story enters the zone where the tension becomes almost unbearable. Where every breath feels like a countdown, and where every second pulls you closer to the moment you cannot avoid anymore. Your daughter has reached a point where silence is no longer an option. She has carried this truth long enough, and destiny refuses to let her hold it, even one more day. Something huge is waiting for you. What she knows is not a small detail, not a random observation. It is the missing piece of your final decision, the part you never expected a child to understand. But she does. She has connected the dots that you have been trying to ignore. She has realized the meaning behind the energy you have with that particular person. She has seen the truth hidden between your words, your actions, your hesitations. And now she is preparing to tell you everything straight, honest, unfiltered. The moment her truth comes out, your entire path will jump from confusion to clarity in one heartbeat. Amen. Blessing 888. But my child, here is the part that will shake you even deeper. The person you have been ignoring has no idea that your daughter is about to speak. They think the truth is still safely buried. They think the connection between you and them is still hidden. They think destiny has given them more time. But destiny is not waiting anymore. Your daughter has observed something that even this person didn't realize. They revealed. She saw their intentions before they could mask them. She recognized their role in your final life decision before they could hide it. She sensed their truth in a way only a child can. Instinctively, silently, sharply. And now that instinct is turning into a revelation that will expose everything they tried to keep behind their calm face. Something huge is waiting for you, and your daughter is about to push the first domino that sets everything into motion. Amen. Blessing 999. And hear this clearly, my beloved child. Your life is standing at a crossroads where one truth can either save you or shift you onto a completely different destiny. Your daughter's revelation is the key that will unlock this turning point. The person you have been ignoring is standing on the other side of that door, waiting without even knowing the storm that's about to reach them. When your daughter reveals what she knows, that person will be forced into the light. Their intentions will be seen. Their feelings will be seen. Their mistakes will be seen. Their role in your final decision will be exposed. And in that single moment, everything you feared, everything you wondered, everything you questioned will rise to the surface like a wave you cannot outrun. Something huge is waiting for you. And the universe is aligning every second to make sure you receive this truth at the exact moment you need it. Amen. Blessing 1-0. My beloved child, now the storm reaches the point where the truth stops knocking and starts breaking the door open. Your daughter is standing closer to her revelation than ever before, and the universe is pushing her forward with a force that even she cannot understand. Something huge is waiting for you. She has been replaying every memory, every moment, every detail in her mind. The expressions you tried to hide, the questions you avoided, the tension you brushed aside, the energy that changed whenever that specific person came near your life. She collected those pieces unintentionally, but destiny guided her eyes, her ears, her intuition. And now she is holding something explosive. Something that reveals what this person truly feels, truly knows, and truly plans regarding your final life decision. My child, your daughter is not just revealing a truth. She is stopping a future that was heading in the wrong direction. And the person you have been ignoring, their silence, their hesitation, their distance, all of it is about to be exposed in a way even they are not ready for. Amen. Blessing 111. But listen closely now, because this is where destiny twists sharply. That person, the one who has been living in the blind spot of your attention, has been carrying a truth so heavy that even they couldn't hold it much longer. They thought ignoring it would make it disappear. They thought time would dissolve the tension. They thought the universe would delay the moment of exposure. But the universe had other plans. Your daughter has unknowingly stepped onto the stage of this fate-altering moment. She has seen the look in their eyes, the slight tremble in their voice, the energy they try to hide when your name is spoken. She felt their connection to your final decision long before you could face it yourself. And now she is about to reveal everything straightforward, without sugar-coating, without hesitation. The truth will fall into your life like a wave you cannot block. The person you ignored will no longer remain invisible. Their intentions, their mistakes, their unspoken truth, all of it will stand in front of you undeniable. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 1212. My beloved child. Before I deliver the next part of this destiny-shifting revelation, you must take one powerful step. If this message is hitting your chest like a heartbeat you can't ignore, if your intuition is whispering that this is meant for you, comment Amen right now to align yourself with the truth your daughter is preparing to reveal. Share this message so the energy of this revelation reaches someone who is living the same silent storm. And subscribe to stay connected to the next part, because what comes after this will not just shock you, it will open a door you never expected destiny to show you. Something huge is waiting for you, and the next chapter will strike even deeper. Amen. Blessing 1313. My beloved child, now we enter the point where the universe stops whispering and begins pulling you directly into the center of the truth. The atmosphere around your life is tightening. The silence is becoming louder. Your daughter is holding a revelation that is moments away from escaping her lips. And once she speaks, nothing, not your fear, not your doubts, not your hesitation, will be able to stop what follows. Something huge is waiting for you. She has been watching you fall deeper into confusion without even noticing how deeply this person, yes, the one you've been ignoring, has been influencing your final path. She knows you've been questioning yourself. She knows you've been hiding emotions you don't want anyone to see. She knows you've been pushing away thoughts that keep returning. And she knows exactly how this person fits into that puzzle. What she is about to reveal will not just surprise you, it will confront you with the truth you tried to hide even from your own heart. Amen. Blessing. 14:14 My child, the universe is positioning you right now in a way that forces clarity, not comfort. The person you've been ignoring has been holding on to something that affects your final decision in a way you never expected. They never intended for your daughter to see it. They never planned for this truth to slip through the cracks. But destiny always finds the weakest link in a secret and exposes it. Your daughter saw something she wasn't supposed to see. Maybe it was a message, maybe a reaction, maybe a moment that revealed more than the person wanted to show, but she saw it and she understood it. And now she feels responsible. Responsible to protect you. Responsible to warn you, responsible to make you finally look at the person you've been avoiding. Her revelation is not coming from anger or confusion. It's coming from instinct. A pure instinct to stop you from walking into a future shaped by half-truths. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 15:15 My beloved child, understand this deeply. When your daughter finally speaks, she will unlock the truth that has been quietly controlling everything in your life. She will reveal what this person truly feels about you, what they have been hiding, what they have been afraid to admit. She will expose their real role in your final life decision. And when the truth hits you, your breath will pause. Your heart will shift. Your reality will expand. The moment you hear her words, you will realize the universe was never trying to scare you. It was trying to prepare you. Prepare you for the connection you ignored. Prepare you for the truth you avoided. Prepare you for a destiny that is now arriving faster than you can calculate. Something huge is waiting for you, and the next chapter will be even more shocking. Amen. Blessing 1616 My beloved child. Now the energy tightens around your life like a rope being pulled from every direction. This is the moment where destiny stops moving slowly and begins sprinting toward you. Your daughter is holding a truth that has grown too big to contain, too loud to silence, too powerful to postpone. Something huge is waiting for you. She has been rehearsing the moment in her mind. How she will say it, when she will say it, how she will gather the courage to finally let the truth escape her chest. And the reason she's trembling inside, because what she knows will not just change your path, it will expose the role of the person you've been ignoring in your final decision, your final move, your final truth. She feels the weight of destiny pressing on her shoulders. And even though she is young, her spirit knows she must speak before it becomes too late. Amen. Blessing 1717 But my child, the most shocking twist is this. The person you've been ignoring has unknowingly placed your daughter at the center of this turning point. They never realized that their small actions, their hidden feelings, their subtle reactions, their quiet intentions were visible to her eyes. Children see the emotional waves adults try to hide. She noticed the tension in their voice whenever your name came up. She noticed how they paused before responding. She noticed the worry in their eyes. She noticed their guilt. She noticed their hesitation. Your daughter saw what you ignored. She connected the dots you refused to see. And now she is moments away from revealing the truth this person hoped would stay buried. When she finally speaks, that person's entire mask will shatter. Their silence will crumble. Their hidden connection to your final decision will be exposed with a force they are completely unprepared for. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 18:18. My beloved child, destiny is pulling you toward a doorway you cannot avoid. The truth your daughter carries is the key that will unlock this door. Once she reveals what she knows, everything you thought was random will suddenly make sense. The person you ignored will step from the shadows straight into the light. Whether they want to or not, their intentions, their fear, their mistakes, their unspoken emotions, all of it will spill into your reality and you will be forced to face the one truth you've been running from. This truth is tied to your final decision. And your daughter has been chosen as the messenger because the universe needed a voice that you would not ignore. When she speaks, you will feel the shift instantly. Your chest will tighten. Your breath will slow. Your intuition will roar. Something huge is waiting for you. And the next part will take you even deeper into the heart of this revelation. Amen. Blessing 19:19. My beloved child, now the truth edges so close to you that the air itself feels different, thicker, sharper, charged with a quiet electricity. Your daughter is standing at the very edge of her silence, holding a revelation that has the power to shift everything you believe about your final life choice. Something huge is waiting for you. She isn't just preparing to speak. She's fighting with herself, battling the fear of hurting you versus the responsibility of protecting you. Her young heart is trembling because she knows the moment she opens her mouth, your world will not look the same. The person you've been ignoring, yes, that very soul whose presence you kept pushing aside is the center point of her truth. She has watched the connection, felt the tension, sensed the shifts in your energy, and now she cannot hold back anymore. What she knows is not small. It is the turning key to your final chapter. Amen. Blessing 2020. But listen closely now, my child, because this is the part where the puzzle finally begins to reveal its hidden shapes. The person you ignored didn't realize how transparent their emotions had become around your daughter. They thought they were composed. They thought they were unreadable. They thought their intentions were sealed behind a calm expression. But your daughter saw right through them. She noticed how their voice changed when your name slipped into the conversation. She noticed how their eyes softened or tightened depending on what was said about you. She noticed their regret, their longing, their fear of losing their chance with you. And she understood something you refused to admit. This person is tied to your final decision in a way that destiny planned long before you were even aware of it. And now the universe is using your daughter as the channel through which this truth will finally be delivered. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 21:21, my beloved child, prepare yourself because what comes next is the emotional quake you didn't expect. Your daughter has not only seen what the person feels, she has witnessed something deeper. A moment, a reaction, a slip, a truth that revealed their real intentions toward you, a truth they never intended her to see, a truth that connects directly to your final move in life. And she knows if she doesn't speak, you may walk into a future shaped by confusion instead of clarity. She is ready to reveal what she saw, what she felt, what she realized. When her words reach you, time will slow down. Your chest will grow tight. Your mind will race, and suddenly the person you ignored will no longer be a background presence. They will become the center of everything. Destiny will drag them into the light, and you will finally see what they have been hiding behind their silence. Something huge is waiting for you. And the next part will break open the deepest level of this revelation. Amen. Blessing 22:22. My beloved child, now the truth stands, right at your doorstep. So close that the vibration of it is already touching your life. Your daughter is holding a revelation that is no longer just a thought. It has become a storm inside her chest demanding to be released. Something huge is waiting for you. She has been carrying this weight for days, maybe weeks, watching you move blindly toward a final decision without realizing the hidden truth sitting behind it. She knows the person you've been ignoring is not just another name, not just another presence, not just another moment in your story. She knows they hold a piece of your destiny, a piece you were too afraid to look at, too confused to accept, too overwhelmed to confront. And now she is standing at the exact moment the universe designed for her to speak. Amen. Blessing 23:23. But my child, listen deeper, because the truth your daughter is about to reveal didn't come to her accidentally. Destiny placed her at the right place at the right time with the right eyes open. She witnessed something, a slip, a conversation, a reaction, a moment that exposed everything this person truly feels or truly knows about your final choice. She saw the tension they hide. She saw the guilt they carry. She saw the fear in their chest when your name surfaced. She even saw the hope they are too scared to admit. Children have a gift. They can see the intentions behind a person's eyes before adults can decode them. And your daughter decoded the truth you kept pushing away. She understands now how deeply this person is tied to your final decision, how much they know, how much they feel, how much they've been hiding. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 2400 hours 24. My beloved child, prepare your heart, because the moment your daughter speaks will create a shift you cannot reverse. She is about to reveal what she saw this person do, what she heard them say, what she felt in their energy. And once she shares it, the person you have been ignoring will no longer remain in the shadows of your life. Their truth will burst into the center of your path, their intentions will come into the open. Their connection to your final decision will shine so clearly that even you will wonder how you missed it. This revelation might shock you. It might freeze you. It might overwhelm you. But it will free you. Free you from confusion. Free you from guessing. Free you from emotional fog. Something huge is waiting for you, and the next part will expose the exact core of this truth your daughter is carrying. Amen. Blessing 25:25. Subscribe our channel for daily prayer the prophetic.